Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is the JRV Morning Show, and we come to you live weekday mornings at 11 a.m. Pacific. And it's Watson and I, my fearless companion in life, as well as my co-host for the show. We both want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you. Yes, welcome all of you, everybody joining in live, as well as in the archives. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so real quick, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and share my page. Woo! It's been quite a morning, everybody, already. It's kind of nice to be home, though, because it's like I've been out in nature, which has been fabulous and fantastic. However, it's nice just to be in one spot and to be able to do the show here in a comfortable space, just kind of taking it at our own pace without many distractions. And then we'll also have a time to get into mini energy readings and a portion where you can call into the show because we're home. So good morning, Erin. Thank you so much for joining us. And we appreciate the good morning. Yes, we do. Watson sends it right back as well and gives you an I love you telepathically. Yeah, you still waking up, aren't you? Okay, so let me just share this really fast. How's everybody doing out there? Everyone else joining live and in the archives, I'd love to hear. And those joining in the archives, please don't hesitate to comment in. Woo woo! Comment in. Yes. All right. Feels good. It feels good. I feel like there's a lot of integration happening, at least for me. And I would imagine, because of all the high energies going on out there for all of you, that is something that's happening for everyone out there as well, to a certain degree, especially those of you that are conscious of it. So this is it. This is it. We're in it to win it here, people. And there are big changes afoot. Okay, so I'm going to take a drink and we'll do the card reading of the day. Yeah. So next week, I'm going to give a little preview here. Next week, I'm going to get into a little theme. I want to do a little theme, and it's things I've learned from Jordan Maxwell. He is a person that studies the occult, and when I say the occult simply means hidden. It does not automatically mean bad or nefarious or wrong. However, there are a lot of bad, nefarious, or evil occult communities. I wouldn't say communities, but secret societies. And just like everything else on Earth, there's good and there's bad. So, but simply when we say occult, or when I say occult, I'm simply referring to what is hidden from the masses, what's hidden. So it could be good, it could be bad, it's simply what's hidden. So let me get to the point here. Oh, the point. We're going to get into the whole week. We're going to, because he talks, most of his study, not most, but a lot of his study is around the study of words and their history, where they come from, why we use them. And so there's some mind-boggling things that I've learned that have just blown my mind. And I just feel like it's really important to spread that information, especially the information I've truly connected with personally, and that has been life-changing for me. And so I want to share that information. He's been in the research of all of these words, religions, world powers, what makes this reality tick, the government. His specialty is religion, though, and that's where he has his most passion. And so there's just so much that is hidden. There's so much that just really isn't laid out there. And it's not that you have to dig terribly deep, but you do have to do your own research. You do have to be willing to investigate and do your homework. And not everybody's willing to do that. A lot of people just like to get their information from the tidbits that they get from the media, think that that's everything that they need to know, or they get all that little tidbits of information from religion. That's all they need to know. And then they go on about their business. So this will be for people that really want to know more, really want to go deeper. And so yes, we're going to get into that next week. And I have a feeling we'll maybe start this week with a couple teasers. Okay, so card reading of the day. I feel like we have enough time before we get into the 11:11 meditation. So let's go ahead and see what comes through for today, peeps. Let's see. Highest and best good. Card that represents the energies of the collective and what's going on in the collective. All right. Blossoming. We're all blossoming. Yes, we are. We are blossoming. Okay, so the card. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, boy. I did not mean to get you there. I didn't mean to get you. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's my good boy. He's so good. Okay. Blossoming. So as more and more light comes into this reality through different truths coming into the light, just like we were talking about, there's a lot hidden. There's a lot underneath the surface, and it's not that it's not there. If you have eyes to see it, you can see it. But if you are not trained, so to speak, and especially if you aren't using your intuition, you're not going to see the symbols, even though they're like gang signs all over this reality of like, this corporation owns this particular, I don't feel like I want to go there. Let me stay on track here. We're going to get into all that. But right now, so blossoming. So as this truth comes to light, as more and more information comes to the surface, and as you, the person out there, and me right here, continue to dig in and see what wants to be known, see what our highest and deepest self most wants us to know about what's going on right now. Because there's the mass consciousness story, and then there's our story. And then there's, maybe our friends and family story, but there's also our personal story of what's going on and our part in the whole show, and our whole part in the whole shebang, so to speak. So there's a lot of blossoming. There's a lot of uncovering different gifts and abilities that have been lying dormant, that have been hanging out, that have been hiding out because of fear, because of past traumas, because we might have been mistreated, not only in this life, but maybe in a past life. And so some of our spiritual and metaphysical gifts we have kept invisible, kept hidden, not only from ourselves, but maybe for those closest around us. And I'm a prime example. I've had a connection to the divine, to be able to read energy, to know that there's a whole lot more going on than meets the eye and the five human senses. I've known that ever since I was a kid, but I haven't broadcasted that out everywhere. I haven't told everyone I meet that's the case, and I certainly am not busy trying to prove it to everybody. And this is the most out, besides coming out of the closet gay, that I've had to come out of the closet. This is something that that is still new to me, as far as how I can best utilize my gifts and abilities, not only for myself and creating what I want in the world, creating the win-win situations through love and light, through my heart guidance that I love creating, as well as how can I best be of service to all that resonate with what I'm up to, with what I'm talking about, with the energy that I like to play in. Yes. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of give a personal example of that. However, yes, we're all blossoming. We're all stepping into our good. And an affirmation that I like to use from one of my favorite metaphysical teachers is, I'm moving from my glory to my greater glory, and I'm moving from my good to my greater good. And I'm worthy, deserving, totally lovable, and I matter. So I'm talking about Dallas Snyder. He does a free 1 hour talk, so to speak. He has his own themes that he goes through during the month, but it's Mondays at the North Hollywood Police Station, right there on Lancashire and the freeway. There's a community room, and I believe it's at 7:30 every Monday at 7:30 at that North Hollywood Police Station right there at Lancashire and the freeway. And he's Dallas is one of a kind. He does, again, a free message. You know, it's you can donate if you feel led and guided, but you don't have to. And he is his energy alone just is just gosh, I don't know why I'm so tongue twisted right now, but he has an ability to just cut through the crap, really get right in there, and just again blow your mind with truth. That's what it is. Blow your mind with truth. So just look out for more truth coming. It's happening. And it's allowing us to blossom. It's not a bad thing. Okay, I blew right past the 11:11. But it's 11:13 and I feel like it's a magical 11:13. And so let's go ahead and close our eyes and get into the meditation. And I'm going to take a drink real quick. Let's begin to grow roots from the base of our spine and the bottoms of our feet, down into the center of Mother Earth. Grounding our energy, connecting our energy with the Earth's energy in a conscious and awake and aware way. She is a loving entity, a nurturing entity, and we wouldn't be alive having the life that we are if she wasn't. We are alive because we are on a life-giving planet that takes care of us and has provided all that we require. It's all here. It's just a matter of whether we know how to figure out what it is, what we have. It's a matter of figuring out what we already have and how to use it to its fullest and best abilities, and what it was truly intended for in a full sense of the word, and not just maybe what it was partially intended for. And there's so many powerful things that have been hidden from view, talking about the occult, that technologies that could be very beneficial to clean up the toxins, for example, as well as to create clean, not only clean energy, but free energy. The Earth is a very highly energetic electromagnetic planet, and Tesla had discovered how to tune in and turn on and be a part of that system and allow it to generate power for us on the surface. And of course that was blocked because nobody makes money when it's free. And this reality up till now has been really all about who can make the most money, who can have the most power through who has the most money. And there's so many nefarious power plays and rituals, blood rituals that go on underneath the surface of all that. And so it's a pretty crazy system out there. So it's important for us to really ground, get connected, and so I'm coming back to that. And now that we're coming back into this meditation, we've brought in some extra information here. We're undoing some programming, but now we're again just becoming aware of our connection to the Earth. She does provide all of what's required, all the necessities. It's all here, and part of it is also all of us coming together and sharing our gifts and abilities. And as we each do that within our communities, that will also really assist us in taking this to a whole nother level. It does require us sharing what we know with one another, though. Yes. All right, so let's become aware of the golden silver ball of light to the center of our heart space. Again, the golden silver ball of light at the center of your heart space. And we're going to begin to grow this golden silver ball of light bigger, 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 past your physical bodysuit. And we're going to go out to 13 feet. That's the magical number of 13 feet. And it is it's like a star. This energy is emanating in every direction, above, below. It's like a perfect star emanating in every direction. And this is your connection to Source. This is your divine spark. This is what animates you. This is your energy. This is what makes you uniquely you and uniquely beautiful inside and out, as well as gives you your unique individualized perspective. Incredibly important. Your unique individualized perspective. Alright, we're going to use our salt dump truck today to cleanse and clear our energy field before we go any further. So I would like you to imagine a huge Tonka truck, like a giant, like mining kind of Tonka truck with salt in the back. And I would like you to imagine it backing up to you, boop, 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 backing right up. And then the lift starts going up, and the salt starts dumping down on you. And I want you just to shake it off, and just shake, 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 as the salt is pouring all around you. Yes, this is cleansing and clearing your energy field inside and out. I also like to whip my hands up, really just bringing the energies up, my energies up, as well as making an infinity symbol out in front of me with my hands. That also is balancing and harmonizing my energy, as well as you do that, it will be doing that for your energy as well. Alright, so let me tune in here just a moment and see where our adventures are leading us. So I see us going to the western coast of Australia. We're going to Sydney. We're going to be landing right on the steps of the Sydney Opera House, right there, that iconic area of Sydney, Australia. So I'd like you to lift off in your gold and silver ball of light, and we are heading faster than light speed to Australia, the western coast, to Sydney specifically, and we are going to be landing on the steps that are right there in front of the Sydney Opera House, right there on the water, right there on that beautiful harbour. We're going to go ahead and land there and be sitting on the steps, and we're going to place our hands out. And we're going to allow a teal and violet golden energy come out from our heart space, come through our arms, out through our hands, pouring out into the water, into the land. This is really energizing Sydney, Australia, the coral reef system, the ocean systems, the land. Australia has quite a bit of history. Again, not all of it has been brought into light, and so we are really energizing that all is brought into the light so we can have a better understanding of this planet, this earth, what's gone on before this present time, and what has got us to this present time. And I'm not talking about what you learn in this university or school system. That is a part of the system, the very system that is keeping us in this blinded place. This place where we aren't working with all the information. Unless we're tuned into ourself, of course, and tuned into our internal guidance system. Yes. Alright. We're just allowing this energy to flow. Drop your shoulders. Let's take a deep breath together. Yes, one more. Yes. Feels good. Just letting this energy move. Also, as I would just want to remind you, as we're healing the planet, as we're healing others, we're also healing ourselves. Whenever we're running healing energy through our body system, we are healing ourselves as well. So that's just a little tidbit of information, a little bonus. Yes, creating win-wins for everybody. Alright, that feels complete. I would like you to thank your Light Align team, thank yourself, give yourself a great pat on the back, give yourself a hug. And I'd like you to thank your Light Align team, the entire company of heaven, the planet, Earth, Mother Earth, Father Sky, all the great beings of light that have joined us, as well as all the other humans throughout the planet focusing on light activities here at this 11:11 hour. And we are flying faster than light back to our physical location, wherever our body is physically located. And I would like you to begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and open up your eyes whenever you are ready. Alright, so how was that for everybody who was able to join me? Not only in the archives, but as well those that were able to join me in Join Me Live. So while you guys are thinking about that, I just want to let everybody know that we are now in the part of the show where we are opening up the phone lines if anybody would like to call in, and that call-in number is 661-800-5875. Again, that number is 661-800-5875. the call lines. The phone lines are open now, and you're also able to comment in if you would like, if you have any questions or you would like to like me to tune in for a mini energy reading here live. Yeah. That meditation really knocked Watson out. He's asleep. I've never seen him fall asleep. So that was a good one. Oh, you're awake. You knew I was talking about you. He was like, oh boy, I know you're talking about me. Okay, so I do not see any comments at this time. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to sign off. I want to appreciate, or take this time to appreciate and thank everyone that tuned in and joined us live this morning. We enjoyed this so much, and it was great to be back home. Let's see, is there anything else I want to say? So the Enchanted Cottage event, I realized I didn't talk too much about that, but it was a fantastic event on Saturday. We did Sacred Aromatherapy Saturdays. It was the first one. And we were able to go through all the 10 blends, sampling both the blends in the jojoba oil, which go onto the skin, as well as the blends that you spray. And that way everybody could kind of get a good idea and a good experience with all of them. It was fantastic. I had a really good time. I have developed a PowerPoint presentation that I'm only going to make better and better. And so just really kept everything organized and on track. It was just a really great group of beautiful, beautiful women inside and out that really came and had a really great curiosity about essential oils in general, and really just gave me a great space to share my blends and share my experience and share how they have benefited me. And so it was a really great time. I had a wonderful time doing it in that format in a store. And I know Bruce and Stan and I, they're the owners over there at the Enchanted Cottage. They were our hosts as well as sponsors of the event. And it was a great space and place to really have it. They always have a nice, free-flowing, clear energy. The house is amazing. And so I felt, it's in an old house, this particular store. It really fits what goes on there, all of the activities of light. And so I was happy to be a part of that energy, and we are looking to get another event on the calendar soon. And so once I have that information, I will definitely share it with all of you. All right, I believe that's it. I believe that's it for today. So again, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. And we are surrounding you with a big, huge, giant hug of love until tomorrow at 11. Oh, hold on, I have a comment real fast. So this is a comment from Sean, and it says I have a sacral chakra blockage. How do you recommend clearing this? So, sacral chakra, it's kind of out of view, but it's just a little bit below our belly button. It goes our root chakra, our sacral chakra, then our solar plexus, then our heart chakra, throat, third eye, crown. Okay, so the sacral chakra. What I would do, because the color associated with that chakra I'm getting would be powerful for you to wear or have around. So that color is like a really deep orange. So oranges, reds are going to be really powerful for you, as well as stones and crystals that are in that same color family. So if you have a chakra wand or pendant, that'd be great to place there, assisting, as well as energetically. I would imagine the violet flame, the violet fire in that chakra. I would put both hands, so let's just do this together. So place both of your hands on your solar plexus, your sacral chakra. That's again the one just below your belly button. And you can do it with your eyes closed. I'm going to do it with my eyes closed, but you don't have to. And I would command your chakra to open up to its fullness, to its full breath. And I would like you to imagine it's like a funnel. I imagine kind of a funnel. So just imagine that energy center opening, and that energy center goes through your body and out the back too, so it's like, it's going through you. So imagining that energy opening up, I would then imagine a violet energy coming through your heart space, down through your arms, out through your hands. It's an unlimited source of energy. This is God's grace and God's ease. It's an alchemical fire, an alchemical energy. I would imagine that violet fire, that burning within your whole chakra system, clearing and transmuting any blockages, any heavier energies, any energies that don't belong to you, any programming, any attachments, cravings and aversions. We're just cutting all those cords, clearing all that energy. The violet fire is great for clearing and transmuting and alchemizing the energy from its lower vibrational into its higher vibrational form and fullness. Yes, bringing you into your fullness. And then I would like you to imagine a white, like just a white, heavenly, universal energy of love coming down through your heart space, out through your arms, out through your hands, coming into your chakra, filling up your chakra with love and light of the Most High, as well as the energy of the universal forces of love. This is really charging up that chakra, healing that chakra, bringing it into its highest and best good. And then now I'd like you to just command the chakra to be open at its normal operating, normal operating. Words today are really challenging. I'm not sure what that's about, but like command your chakra to just, and this is intuitive too, you don't have to say this out loud, but just command your chakra to be open at its normal operating pace or system, like, and your chakra will then adjust. Okay, so that's that. Forgive me that my words were an issue. So Sean, let me know how that was for you. That would be one way that I would clear out that chakra. Again, wearing colors that go with that chakra, natural colors that go with that chakra, having stones and crystals with that color around, as well as laying on that part of your body. And let me just see if there's anything else. That feels complete, so let me know how that went for you. I'm very curious to know. And if you have any questions, you can reach out via the comments. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and close out the show. Thank you again so much for joining me and Watson. We had a great time this morning, and we will see you all tomorrow at 11. Surrounding you all with a big, huge, giant hug of love. Bye-bye. Oh, it's like every time I get ready to go, there's your comment. That's so funny. Hang on, let me see. Sean said, thank you. I'm at work, but it really helped me relax, calm, and center me. Okay, I get it. Yes, so when you're not at work, when you can really focus, try that out. Watch your back and see how that is for you. And then I would love to hear in comments how that went. So, yeah. All right, take it easy, Sean, and everybody else. Love you lots, everybody. Bye-bye.